Oh yeah, I forgot you don't like this part. Statistically, landings are the most dangerous.
You got nothing left to live for, Riddick. I do. Now shut up, would you?
You're already counting it, aren't you?
I said shut up.
Your funeral.
Alright guys, welcome back. Today is a guide for installing Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher's Bay, along with its expansion, Dark Athena. And this is a really cool game, and I really recommend it. So one disclaimer is you're going to have, it's now abandonware, but you're going to have to go through a different website. I got my copy from Old Games Download, as you can see here. So this is up to you how, if you want to go ahead with downloading this. I have to put that disclaimer there because it is abandonware, and there's no way to purchase it properly. So I'm just doing, you just need to search old games download .com, and I just found it that way. And then you can just go to the web page here and then just search up Riddick. And the way to do that is by pushing the Steam button and then X, and then typing in Riddick and then pulling the right trigger to go. And of course we're in desktop mode here. You can get to desktop mode by pushing the Steam button while you're in game mode, power, and then change to desktop and go through your browser of choice. So you want to scroll down here until you can find the download file, which is this one just here. Click on that. It's going to take you to two versions you can download. There's the Mediafire and the Mega. I just went with the Mega version. Be aware that there is a download limit, so if you start clicking around too much in here, it will lock you out, and then you'll have to wait for it to unlock. So I've got it here. It will ask you to put money in. You don't have to do that, of course, and I wouldn't recommend it. And that's why I put that disclaimer about downloading this stuff, because you are getting it from a you don't know what you're getting here. So it seems fine to me. It seems like it's just because this game was originally on GOG and then it got taken down and it's never been relisted. So this is the GOG version of Dark Athena and Escape from Butcher's Bay. And so it's going to finish off our download, and once it's done, I will jump ahead. Once it downloads, it's going to be in your downloads folder. You're going to go into it. You can see here it's got all the files. And what we're going to do is we're just going to extract it here. And then from there we'll install it after we've extracted it. Now you can install this wherever you like. My personal preference is on my SD card, but you can put it wherever you want. The extraction time doesn't take too long. It kind of flies along pretty quick here. And then once that's done, we're on to the next step. Once it's extracted here in our downloads folder, you'll see we've got a README from the old games website and all that. We can just ignore most of this. And then we're going to go into our game files here. And then you're going to see there is our exe there set up for Chronicles of Riddick. Now we're going to click on that, which is pulling the left trigger. I'm going to add to Steam. That should be pretty much instantaneous. And then we're going to go over to Steam here, go to our library, and we're going to search it up. Now you'll see I've got a copy already installed. I'm just installing it twice to go through the whole process with you guys. There we are. We've found it set up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on the cog here and manage it. And we're going to change this to Proton Experimental. Otherwise it will not go. We'll do that. We'll push play. And it'll pop up with our GOG installer. You're going to lose control of your right trackpad. And to regain control of it, just hold the Steam button, and that will allow you to continue to use the mouse like normal. Don't just click install here. What we want to do is we're going to browse. We're going to go to the set options on the left hand side, and we're going to change where our install is. Which just makes it easier for us to access our exe that we want. I'm going to put it on my SD card here. You can put it wherever you like, and once I've done that, we'll move on to the next step. As you can see here, I've made a folder on my SD card called Riddick, and we're going to install it there. Now this installation is going to take between 10, 15, 20 minutes, so just don't let your Steam Deck go to sleep, and this will take a wee bit of time, but once we've done that, we're on the home straight. So what I'll do is once it's done, I'll jump back in and we'll do the next step. Hopefully this is helping you guys. If so, please give us a like, a sub, and let me know what other games you'd love to see up and running on the Steam Deck. Alright, let's jump ahead. Okay, so once we've got the install done, you can go ahead back into Steam and remove the install file that we had. And then once you've done that, you're going to go into the folder where Dark Athena is installed, and you're going to go and click on this Dark Athena exe here, not the one in the main screen. You need to go into Assault on Dark Athena System Win32x86 and then add that exe to your Steam library, and then go back in, change your compatibility to experimental, and then we can just test it here to make sure it's running, which it should do momentarily. Your first load here and also in game mode can be quite long, so don't get too frightened by the length of time that it takes to load up. And away we go. And you can see it's loading up. Now it's going to be in a weird, resolution, but you'll have no problem getting it sorted. We're just going to make a profile here. I'm going to put it as you know me. I am the King of Salami. So we're going with King Salami. Oh well, we're gonna go King. I didn't feel like typing the whole lot out, but you get the drift. As you can see, the controller kind of works out the gate here, which is really cool, but you have the option, of course, of changing it up. So go down to video here. Now these are my recommended video settings. You want to go across here, just keep ticking A until you get to 1280 by 800. Now you need to change the pixel aspect to normal, or the game is going to look weird. And also, depending on your Steam Deck, you either get the refresh rate of 90 or 60 available to you, and MSAA on 8 times, and then you can just turn everything on. You cannot have screen space ambient occlusion on. It doesn't work. It's actually broken, so don't even bother playing with that setting. You'll have to go back to MSAA, which is fine. But as you can see here, it's the controller's just working out the gate, and you can rebind everything, which is awesome, by the way. And you may even want to use your back buttons, like your R4, R5, L5, and L4 for extra things, which you can do by using the keyboard for your quick items and things like that. So yeah, that's basically it, but we're going to jump back over to game mode, and I'll show you how I set mine up. Back here on the desktop, you can see it's installed. I'm going to go down here and rename it just to Dark Athena. Of course, you can call it Chronicles of Riddick or whatever else you want to call it. Of course, we can go ahead and add some artwork to it. Now, I do this quite quickly here just to show you that you can do it. Now, you have to have Decky installed for this. And then within Decky, you need a side loader app called, what's it called? GridDB. And if you're interested on how to do that, I have a video showing how to install Decky and some of my favorite Decky add-ons. So I'll put a link to that in the description below. And then, yeah, with that, we can load up Chronicles of Riddick and have a look. I just want to say this here, if you're watching this video and it looks jerky, because I'm recording at 90 here, I don't know whether it's my recording program or my publishing program. Either way, it makes it look a little bit like jittery, but it plays absolutely smooth as can be. So just ignore the jitters, okay? It's a side effect of my recording, and usually I lock it to 60, but I forgot to do it here. But we're basically getting a locked 90, but it does have drops, so just keep that in mind.
We're moving again. They just transmitted a safe route through the minefield.
That minefield's offering better odds than you're gonna get taking me to Butcher Bay. You think Hoxie's memory is that short?
He gets one look at you, Riddick, and all is forgiven. And I bank your bounty plus 50.
Plus 50? Now come on, Johns. Greed is an ugly thing.
You're in no position to negotiate, Riddick.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't like this part. Statistically, landings are the most dangerous.
You got nothing left to live for, Riddick. I do. Now shut up, would you?
You're already counting it, aren't you?
I said shut up.
Your funeral.
Hey, hold it. You go where I say, when I say. Hey, hold it. You go where I say, when I say.
I just wanted to look around. Come! I rule!
DNA protection. New meat learns the hard way.
We should get moving.
Inmate on the run!
Listen, I noticed something. I'm gonna check who's there.
Sleep with a maggot! Oh yeah?
Notice something. Gonna check who's there. Well, nothing here. Keep looking.
Attention, riot in Block A. All personnel keep to standard riot procedure and await Special Task Force.